What is up, my friends, and welcome to another edition of the XFL Week in Review. I'm your host, Mark Perry, editor of XFL News Hub, and on this week's show, we have a special announcement of somebody new coming to the XFL News Hub family of a podcast that you need to subscribe to. Plus, we got the latest XFL player news, scores from the Spring League, and that's about it. It's a basically super quick show that probably will last 10 minutes. But how do you get in touch with the show? You email podcast@xflnewshub.com with your MP3s or call 888-430-7692, extension 3. And remember to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read it on the show. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the Spring League scores and the latest XFL news. Let's hit the Spring League Week 2 final scores. First up, Aviators beat the Blues 23-17. That was game 1. Game 2 saw the Conquerors beat the Alphas 17-12. And finally, this game was on Thursday. It was the Jousters over the Generals beating the Jousters 15-18. That's your scores recap for Week 2 of the Spring League season. On the XFL football side of things, the Wildcats quarterback Josh Johnson, he signed with the 49ers practice squad. Could we see some playing action from him? Hunter Niswander started for the Dallas Cowboys. Not really sure how well he did, but he started for the Cowboys this past weekend. Jordan Ta'amu had a tryout with the Detroit Lions. There was some concern about maybe Matthew Stafford having COVID and might have to land on the bench. He didn't have to, so Stafford played this past weekend, so they didn't need to call on Ta'amu, but it was nice to see him getting a shot. DC Defenders Khari, he signed with the Detroit Lions practice squad, so it was a little flurry going on in Detroit, and I guess originally Khari signed, he got cut because he was injured earlier for Atlanta. And then now he is back, so I guess he's not injured anymore, and that's great to see him get signed to the Detroit Lions practice squad. And also DC Defenders Elijah Campbell, he signs with the New York Jets practice squad, and they certainly need the help, don't they? What's up, XFL Army? If you're a fan of the XFL News Hub and you have a telephone, which I know all of you do because you're sitting there playing on your phones all the time, then why not download the XFL News Hub app? That's right, it's on iTunes. It's on Android. We have an Android version and an iPhone version of the XFL News Hub app. So what do you get? You get the latest news from XFL News Hub, the premier source of XFL news in the universe. Plus, you get push notifications when we have breaking news. You will be the first to know. You can leave a comment on some of the news right from your phone. Plus, you get this podcast on your phone as well. Remember, you can leave us reviews on the Google Play Store or iTunes. It links to other social media, our other social media accounts, and so much more. Be in the know. I know you're on your phones. People are on their phones all the time. They never get off their phones. So why not just download the XFL News Hub app on your Android or iPhone today? All you need to do is go to the Google Play Store or iTunes and just type in XFL News Hub. That's XFL News Hub. Download our app on your phone today.
I'll tell you, people, if you want XFL stuff, if you want random shenanigans, Paul's got stories today. This is a jam-packed, this is the place to go. I want people to know XFL ramblings and thoughts. We're here at the Markcast.
What's up, man? It's Cardell Jones. Hey, man, just want to say congrats on getting XFL Markcast taking off, man, and take it easy now, dude. Try not to hurt yourself anymore.
What a great...
Wow. I just want to revel in that. Cardell Jones promoting the Markcast. We got it.
Oh, Lord, this is a good one, too.
Okay, got you. You scared me.
This has to do with the XFL. This is great. I love going off of these tangents.
I thought someone was coming in the door. You looked over the computer on the video podcast.
My face went just as red as my shirt.
Oh, what's happening?
What's going on?
Cold Boozer, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Of course. Thank you for having me on.
Chad Johnson.
I'm sitting here getting a little maintenance. I'm getting my feet and nails done right now. Look at my hands.
They bought it. I think it's with the idea that they can make it make it work.
This dude looks, I'm going to put a side-by-side up. This guy could be Brandon Silver's brother, cousin. It could be Brandon Silver.
We just want to bring the positive nature. We want to get the word back out. The XFL is definitely coming back. Despite all the perceived hurdles it might have, we're definitely looking forward to that.
All right, we are super excited to welcome XFL Markcast to the XFL News Hub family. Paul and Reed do a fantastic job. What we wanted, he was like, this show is kind of more about the news and just kind of this, that, and the other thing and what's going on in the world. Where those two guys, their show is more like two guys talking sports. And we wanted to have those two different kinds of entertainment. They come out on Fridays, we come out on Mondays. And just to kind of give you that different kind of flavor, but all in that XFL bubble. Where we talk XFL, we're talking Spring League, and so much more. So we're super excited to have them on board, and our team is complete for when the XFL season starts to kick back in. Hopefully by the end of June, we start to get some more news. So we're super excited about that. It's just going to be a lull right now. That's why there's not really much going on with this show. There's not much to talk about, and especially when the NFL season kind of comes down to an end, it's going to be quiet. But I'm sure that things will start to pick up soon in the XFL world, so stay tuned. So if you get in touch with the show, follow us on all the social stuffs, email podcast@xflnewshub.com, call 888-430-7692 extension 3. And remember, you got our app on iPhone and Google Play. And you can follow us anywhere. Discord, join us on the Discord. You got links to that, as well as a link to XFL Markcast, so you can follow them as well. Make sure you follow them on YouTube and on all the social media platforms. We'll have that in our show notes as well, xflnewshub.com/XFL-podcast. And that's it for me, folks. Quiet week. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there. Mahalo. And I will see you all later.